David Akwaba, it's saying
Obi.
Koye.
I feel Yanko Newe, so no more official pa.
I feel Papa Uncle Metwe.
Let me say, yet still come more, but let me say, I feel the first time, yeah, boom, puni.
Yeah.
Yama Hama with tea for Nigana for Nina. Yama money a Jumapa when you were poundful. Yeah, at the Boagana Mai. Mojume, Emi Sajama, na you have held the fort. What did you mapa? Yadamunina say Yamamuni yo.
Yes, that's it. And so Yamamuni yo. If you say the testimonies about you know a Dawson, and that's probably the reason why and if you say was here as our interview just to let the youth know sir, when some youth are given the opportunity omutimi at discharge on duties no creditably of course me say and yeah easy, it's not been all rosy by a better now challenges maybe one no one may new man so why are in the year so na ya share team the home community etie for mutie ya ne owura David Asante na aiding komono ye managing director of the Ghana Publishing Company Limited, a agency under the Ministry of Information. And you be caught nothing. My first question, that's us here, David. Meaning, sir, o first public sector appointment ni meboa.
So far, my first public sector appointment ni.
Now, unya public sector appointment be other, not in any capacity.
My Juma Payne. I have managed an institution in a private firm. Maybe a university, no. Maybe a national service for public procurement authority. Okay. But there was one very interesting thing me exposed to Abraham University, no. Obi, Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, Abraham SRC president, no. A state university.
Of course.
If you get the opportunity to be the overall student leader, you work strictly according to the dictates of the Public Financial Management Act and our law. You need to sign PVs, you need to go strictly. There was an auditor, there were accountants, and the funds of the Student Representative Council were held in trust by the University Finance Department. Until the spending of the Student Representative Council was strictly at the instruction of the council, but also the finance director of the university was a signatory to the SRC account. It was a quasi financial institution that has a semblance of a state direction. It was a state institution. So in the university way back in 2007, as the president of the Student Representative Council, minya akwenya to learn how to manage public funds as a leader. So you know, say absolutely. So koto akonya krama SRC office now. You needed to go through the public procurement authority stipulated principle of getting 3 competitive invoices. So all those principles that govern procurement were learned in public institutions at that early age. So for me we a university well, at very early in the 2007, I'm a free university now. Minya akwenya kesiye. Then Nanado Danko Kufuado, the campaign office and the Woko Mlimle. Minya akwenya koye juma wo honti. Me national service na a campaign assistant or officer. So that is where I started from 2007. Intimididi mwa me 1924 na sia. I was attached to the operations and logistics department. You do university days at those days in Legon, myself, and then Openi, BTC, Abuji Napone, Steven Amwasteka, Anthony Cabo. Those were senior colleagues who had then, gone to do their masters and come back and had better exposure, youth organizers then. We had the opportunity to serve the party at that early age. We played meaningful role also. Namiye advanced team Emma Nanado. So we interfaced with all the polling station executives, candidates. You go there a day ahead to prepare all the grounds. Those were purely political, but we learned a lot. Until Yelusu election 2008, me Yifri Mukakra Kotna Britain. Ekosiisen de kakra. Then we came back in 2011.
Okay.
Until 2011, after we got actively involved in the election again, I played the same role actually, advanced team for the 2012 election, and then we lost again. Until a free Supreme Court by now, and I hear because Supreme Court now, and he started the movement, Let My Vote Count Alliance. Until the Dimwani say they call election 2016 also. But you see, the transition from Let My Vote Count Alliance into a managerial position required an absolute tactfulness, standing on the platform, doing activism, challenging the status quo, calling for electoral reforms. Now, you've been given the opportunity to manage a state institution. You needed to strike a dichotomy between the two. And yet, the two absolutely are not the same. It was time to sit down, sober reflection. Yet, we started in 2017 on the 1st of August. 1st August 2017. And His Excellency the President, Emami Akwenya, through the Information Minister then, for Dr. Mustafa Hamid, and Mishnya Akwenya, 6 months thereabouts. So the 7th month was when I resumed office. I became Ghana Publishing
as managing director.
I think then I was the youngest CEO or managing director of a state institution. I made it 36. Yes.
Wow.
We do Honona institution. There were people there who had worked for 40 years. And I was 36.
Ghana Publishing. And I was 36. Going to manage them.
Absolutely.
Wow. And for more Ghana Publishing Company Limited, Moya Dane.
Yo, basically, so we act now, establish Ghana Publishing now. Medical can we cry. Yeti Ghana Publishing for no, way back some 55 years ago. And Tia Menyane said that was the only organization and institution and all the sensitive printing for the states. Ballot papers, printing beer, because a kind budgeter. A confidential document held in the bosom of the finance ministry and minister. One person would be called private person being some. Absolutely. Now, you deserve bako kanwa and no power kokaina who say metro 3,000, ya no 30,000. Ya say BBR. So trusted state institutions were given the sole mandate to work on such sensitive government documents. I am even told it was purely under the control of Parliament. And nothing I afraid assembly press. Because all the district assemblies, bylaws. One will be starting all the fees the assemblies charge must be gazetted. Until the fee fixing and bylaws of the various district assemblies are gazetted at Ghana Publishing. And the bills taken to Parliament are also gazetted at Ghana Publishing. In terms of Yebesha Parliament, and Sana Yebesemrano, Yadiba Ghana Publishing, my gazette, Ebo. So officially, the Ghana Publishing, those days I'm told Information Minister didn't exist. The Ghana Publishing was the official information outlet for the government. The Gazette. And Sakra Neyaba ube change udinya the individual Gazette. Now all best sunny din from one name to another. Or they Asante Boatin Canidin. I was all the Ghana Publishing. MESS my Gazette. Wako passport office. Oko change age. I'm not reflecting. So the embassies have an established relationship with us. They quickly call us and write to us to tell us as soon as you say on one the same person in your records. Confirming. And then even auction products must be gazetted first. We don't see any product the government auctions. Please take note, the following items are to be auctioned. Please gazette them into law. 25 items are listed. They are gazette yama customs, GRA. No, not be Tuyayenka. Then we pass them into force. And even organizations like Petroleum Commission and then National Petroleum Authority, only now with fees and charges in Yama 1 year. And some want to put you a legal force to it, it must be gazetted. Absolutely. And basically, you might know. But now your branches. Your baby and your friend of Tema Press. One na the heavy industrial printing work. Nana Bakubi Suwo Supreme Court, High Court, at Amels High Street, Nisoho, and only a friend of Victoria Borg Press.
Okay.
So many years ago. Eti ya tonton company na Japadi nyina no. So many years ago, diversity implementation committee tonton, they put a lot of the assets of the Ghana population on divestiture. And then in our individuals. We had over 50 staff bungalows in Tema Committee 8 and Committee 7.
50.
Over 50 in Sas Yatunton Nina. Until the only standing property the war opposite Mervyn Peak on the Tudu Road, Barnes Road. Accra
Technical University in Chennai. And no penny property.
And no penny property yaka. Yatunton Bibia. All the regional offices were folded up. Oh, property now. You go into the books or you go through the books and you realize that near was a CB state corporation that was fishing hub on Chenho, acres of land strategically positioned. Echo. So those were the difficulties we inherited. And no penny property and no
Accra Technical University in China.
Accra Technical University in China.
In the first day, Oman Penya appointed, of course, through Dr. Mustafa Hamid, 1st August, who step into office. Our Ghana Publishing Company, no, and then of course we will team.
Me da say, obi bisa me say me name why am the man ni say. Na me ne His Excellency the President anante over a decade. Masum na nado. Na me sum no sabi udi panimu na ase na wo tro script e de koto nanim say onkan a. Okan obrofo na he is able to decipher the strength of your brain. Sabi, if you are smart, he can tell, and if you are dull, he can tell. I couldn't have questioned the president's sense of judgment because he knows me better. Masum no. I knew the president had absolute confidence in my ability to transform the place. More especially when he had competent ministers in place with oversight responsibility. Midru hono, human as I was and still am anyway. Hey, na Ghana population mfutropani adan adada na I mean, the very first point is yes, managing director at 36, remarkable, extremely delighted. I mean, we're institution. Now, look, you could see a high sense of demotivation right on the faces of the staff. Environmental, not yet team in foot through. How were we printing ballot papers in dust? How were we handling Gazette, Office of the President document? I Ghana published a mere Gazette. How were we handling such sensitive documents in such a mess? You try me and say, what you may, you are not on subvention, until you had the responsibility to go to the open market to solicit for business. Now the printing jobs, now you printing we are. What now
you don't run on government subvention.
No at all.
Who was staff saying? More staff.
Say 178, almost 180.
I was someone I'm here. I
was a yan the institution has never been subvented by the government. The printing budget are you sika kesi buying at the state institutions. The printing we are the income. So to be the managing director of a non-subvented state institution that had virtually collapsed, a lot of thinking. Median may yamana conform Saudi and Anka, but a fuka can do fitani be I don't drink
I don't know. Over the last 2.5 years,
a Jumlica crowd will be swinging, but I do some more.
Wow, and see, the state and institution, no a woman. Staff over 180. I was a weird Juma. Young man given this huge task. Because I make us fire challenges. Because I saw some of the pictures as the last time we go Facebook on the state and institution and how it is now. And what was that critical challenge? I say, say me to me fix a sad way. A Ghana Publishing Company will turn around. Now, sad challenge the partner.
Yo, Obi. You see, the biggest challenge is His Excellency the President, Emaya Kwenyake CSA, Yansum Ghana through managing Ghana Publishing. No, they are yes where you're in. Information Minister Mustafa Hamid Ekan Sembi say, Board of Directors also in Okache say, make sure the success story of Ghana Publishing will feature prominently in the overall government success on the day of accountability. Government has several wings through state agencies. It will culminate virtually and finally into the overall government success story. On the day of accountability, the talent you were given, say so, and I would do you and call your master that wicked master. Suma masumu na kakre na odemami. And I say, oh share so the yejuma productively. The 10 talents, sabi. Yen na yen timi 6 talent out of the 10. But it will be a debema no. If you distinguish yourself, thou good and faithful servant. That is what your master will tell you on the day of accountability. It's your true on. The first thing we did was that I was lucky enough to have wonderful board of directors chaired by Dr. Uwisu Ansan, who is a senior lecturer at Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. And Penny4 and Kunwa Ekahun. Wonderful people, very well experienced. The sense of direction about the at the MIN from the beginning, together with our sector minister, Honorable Opon Nkrumah, we had the best of human resource and the thinking space to operate. Nyamincha, the State Enterprises Commission, formally, as I say, a friend, State Interest and Governance Authority, SIGA, opening Asamoah Boateng Edano. Obesra Morgana Publishing, or share Yahoki Kano. And no catch him say, David, I have no doubt in my mind you can turn this institution around. Omunyam for Opon Nkrumah Esiami, ye small meeting, no catch him say, David, let's reason together and change this institution. Abandoning Bebenyam. And my board chairman said same. It's ye Kanyeti Bumu. The first thing that did occur to us as young men given the opportunity to manage the state institution was one. There is a possibility of a future joint venture. We could look for a private investor to come invest in the company because the company was on its knees. In other jurisdictions, people believe that is the laziest approach. How about we thinking proactively to internally generate resources to turn the institution around? How do we go about it? The only stream of resources for the company is Act of Parliament here, ya Gazette here, ya Tony. Or na a state institution, they said Ghana Water. What's the name? Billing cards. Billing cards. No, Abasi and printing. At the CEO conference, I started marketing to them. Muye printing a casino. Mufe bimbra. And then Obi Maminka says in 2012 there was a cabinet memo. That cabinet memo in 2012 I can say state institution be for 20% of the printing job and in the publishing job and Ghana Publishing.
Really?
Yes, I believe that was a very subtle attempt to recapitalize the organization, but it failed. It failed. I mean, no state institution even does 5% of their printing job at publishing. Ghana Publishing consistently had printed ballot papers for the government and for the state. Previously, Yamkwana near printing, but subsequently they took the bigger chunk at the private individuals and institutions because the company had challenges with equipment capacity in Niho. And the equipment, and for election 2016, Ghana Publishing printed one region, Upper West, one region per Upper West, then one of the smallest. And Ukraine, yes, we were the last to finish it for 2016 election. Capacity was challenging. So, you beside who say, you pay your dana internally, you tuya wekeska. You sign ajijisika atususu na ya to machine for so that we can approach an institution and say we have beefed up our production capacity. How would we do that? So we started blocking the procurement loopholes. We introduced what we call computer generated receipt. So Ghana Publishing at your form store. So you'll be a UTM na Padajina for form store. The things we are talking about are not things we hope to achieve. They are things we're Ghana Publishing an absolute facelift of every single office in the company. It's a form store honor your books no. nanka ye no mo college grade ni bi me ma osika no ma me nsesa na me me sa bo bag ni meyi na ma sesa de ma o ye pon adwuma okwabana ni timi tam series aya ye ni nyina no de akosi ni office ade echi a or the Akko Bank. That was the first thing we corrected. Your bank, your ADB. And your catch ADB, say, Mumbai Mount to teller booth inside here. Now, Munji scan it direct into the company account. Charges are no more charging, you know. Our daily sales could not sustain it. So they rather told us, you fix temporary booth in there. 430 pepe penny abe fasika mwenye nyina. Ediko. We do a proper reconciliation. You know how much sales you made. Then we also instituted electronic payment system. Meet me office every single item be a toma public be I get an email. Then we couldn't be 430 office of the finance director of the company, the managing director and the auditor. Ubia Ekita an email that shows how much sales were recorded for the purpose of auditing and accounting and tracking the transactions. Very simple. Momo, very simple to get your payment made onto a mobile number. The bank gave us a number. Eti aketuani edwa ye di o form store hunyina. Ekogu bank na account mu. Ye company Ghana publishing account mu direct. Obi mi yekoni. Mi ndi dwamboka. Sikan ketenketi ya ye be boa no de sidan. Wu abeka se koni wa giskedru na mboa.
Me papa ye koni nti okay. Ba wonim enti who say technology can help you solve a problem.
Great.
To plug loopholes in the company. And on the first thing I'm tackle.
Yes.
So when I'm here to recapitalize.
Yes.
And mo tackle sadi and ma sikake jumenim and then moye den.
Say me no ka say. Nanka yen sales na ni so ye. We could not keep track of how much we were making at the stores a day. But yeah, plug loopholes in every no. If there was a consistent inflow of resources. Obi say sikani ye 20,000 a day na obo ho ban ya obetimi dia ya de pa ama oman no efe so woni me be ya adwen se adwuma bia mu no sebe ye woni pa bi wo ho a wona bo ni trimu po se ha na informally mefa koti kwan so nya misika enti suppliers supply ink suppliers supply paper ya koto paper obi enu se paper ye ton 20 cedis na bia obi ni obi anam koti kwan so ade ye ton 20 cedis yes ye ton 50 cedis Obi, my second degree, master's degree at Ekita me ne addition mission you know, mu be anywhere me work publishing hunim dear. But the basic sense of direction to be given to a company from a managerial point of view, may sure see in Accra. It's your core company nimuna. There is a need for us to streamline procurement because adia ye ton teku. Only obi enfetri enfa sempo ankotoso. And don't forget Ghana Publishing, the printing we do over there makes us a technical organization. Your two machine part be a obi near their betro. Adi we are saying a German parliament, the Abana or Gini say, no, young could 30,000 is a man, papa be or waha, obey fabrication for Framaya. Machine in Juma. We so only if you too. You're not a technical person. If you afraid to me, I want the job to be done. A bit breeze kaka krama company no. So I needed the services of a technical person. So I scouted around, looked for one or two gentlemen, I won't name printing, there, and I may employ technical men around me, and of course, able administrators and staff. So gradually, cutting procurement and plucking procurement loopholes. No, now you're streamlining resources, so I flow in a matter of 5 months. Now, if you're done in many, you just kakra, near to aketuemu kakra. We take you over company now, you negotiate salaries to be increased by 16%. We quickly sought the approval of the board and the sector ministry. We implemented 16%. Obi, we do a money training and development of our staff. That is building the human resource capacity of the company. Investment in machines and equipment. And then capital expenditure projects. And you may say this year.
Say fire be one after the other. Training and building of capacity. No, my trainings be free. I'm a staff. No.
Some know say Ghana Publishing your staff a year less than 200. Company no and Kasan room. We have sponsored close to 45 young men and women currently pursuing master's degrees and first degrees because we realized that they were even illiterate, fully engaged by the company. How they got in there is still a mystery. So printing is dynamic. and it's getting sophisticated by the day. So in order to match and meet the modern trend, you need to go for training and development. 40 years now to say it was very difficult, and we had a difficult time implementing vigorously most of the ideas we had envisaged. I mean, Papa na yejuma will publish in 40 years. Who's already 36 years? I was saying, but you know what? The president sent me there to turn the institution around. So you couldn't stand in our way when we were ready to implement legitimately those decisions. Sometimes we had to bulldoze our way through. Omanpeni edemia baho say, "Mimbe ye juma en shegan enimunyam. Madasudaye. Ye beye adiwe wa ha ye koto machine we esanze ye to machine we ya yebetimi ya juma we. I have sought the board's approval. Ya mami approval. Na ye koto a wo se debi o. MD tetedie na e wa hoden pa yin so no asa." No, you couldn't have done that. All those who attempted standing in the way of the positive progress we were bringing, eventually they found their way out of the company. About 6 people resigned in the first 3 months. Or more resigning. Boss, I won't work again. From procurement through machine to stores, people started resigning. So we sat back and realized we were doing something right. We were lucky enough. We have been able to sponsor quite a reasonable number of young men and women in the company. They have beefed up degrees, master's degrees.
Okay, that's interesting. Through IGF now,
IGF now near the BBR. So what we do is that if you express interest, so person could see because speeder organization need move no one catch up. If you express the interest and bring us admission letter, we will give you a soft loan from the company. Very reasonable interest, around 7.5 or 10 or so over 2 years. Now the 2 year, make sure say you sign a bond. We are on call. Absolutely. So we have lots of the young men and women. Evening school master's degree, weekend school master's degree. It must be an area related to practically what you do in the company.
That's interesting.
And everybody is learning, and everybody is building himself and beefing up the capacity. Machine for fry to you. We don't need to go outside to get people. Absolutely. We have young men who are learning, and they can be taught. I mean, practically almost everybody now is trainable. And as long as you are ready to be trained,
you will be trained. Okay, and that's first thing. And I'm second thing, more equipment. No more beefing it up. And no, they're important. Am I in that direction?
My main kind infrastructure second. I mean for equipment. Then I tie it in with the inauguration we did recently. You see, so the mirror has air condition buffer me. I am studio hey. So no pana bedroom wa ha. Ebeya ho. Our core office na in future office ho. Na fan cry be insane ho. And in office they be air condition, but air condition ni home pa fan and foul ho. I'm talking purely about the environment within which we work. Until we started the transformation agenda of Ghana Publishing, one office at a time. Pavement are through the whole compound. No, you know how we did it. The managing director, by the public procurement law, could not award contract beyond 200,000 or so. If it works, your maximum threshold is around 200,000, and if it's procurement purchases, it's around 100,000. So now you have 200,000 now. You will struggle to see it in the account. It's when you bear 50,000 beer. You award the first piece. Near Homeso. Juma Kakra near 2 workers car, near 2 statutory payments and deductions. Yempesi bedi abayin soka. Yempesi bedi workers car. We motivate the staff. Patch here Kakra, near patch here Kakra. Gradually, we have been able to touch every single office in the company. Everybody is working in a decent environment and in a decent office that fits into modern architecture and modern trend. Over your office, now you can't say your tone books 5 cities, 10 cities, and the idea sees your office as you wonder. We did it. It's possible. We will reserve the moral right and authority to call it to order.
In every single office for Ghana Publishing Company, and your face left.
Every single office.
And
I want to use also no. every single area has been touched.
No, any BBA and previously na entesa.
There be obi me video bi me di beja ya two video needing publishing then and publishing now. We don't want the situation whereby people will mistakenly think we're glorifying things that are not mighty. I don't know we're painting. No, it's not painting. Bragana publishing my intro said you're hot here. We captured it in pictures and in video. Now you're fat and said you're hot here soon show. Then we realize that we haven't painted Ghana publishing. No. We have
Mamon fan sending me IT Ghanaian fan to Facebook Live now, man, for you can
we have really touched the organization in such a manner that and I know BBC me say mosi a dino for frana and I'm catching you so you see for dada na kakra sa na yes you know. These are things we did strictly with the internal funds.
Internal funds.
We have.
Okay. What I'll do now is push the video to me. Na me fama na omo fan to while I ask my other follow-up questions. Ekosiisen so Mr. David Asante and Aidin Komono, your managing director of the Ghana Publishing Company Limited, Kasa. And so far, the story from 2017 will take it over up until now. Meaning, sir, Muninamu and Semisa Emano, yeah, WhatsApp line is 0546 382 287 0546 382 287. Na yenhwe ntie won so wadwen kire we say congratulations to David Asante. I visit Ghana Publishing Company regularly, more than the average Ghanaian. I can tell you the place has seen a total overhaul. I'll share my experiences next when I come to the studio. I'll say, but can he tell us how a part of their facility was given to the Royal Bank? Obi so question and onti ube note David Nafi we ye no ano ede amayen we say let me see okay, there's something on the referendum. We'll come there on referendum issues, but and then let's stick to this Nafi yenhwe indi and come on sana no meba David hope you but my memfa we intwem say mo muti eya moya o suffer from body aches, joint aches, feverishness, catarrh, maunsa enka fpac eye edrua eboa papa ye nim no efree tete where the 16 years and above I'll be to me and me patch sorry asthmatic patient and as ulcer patient menumbi yeah more from so the friend fpac junior for children 6 months and older eboao ema obano enya symptoms of fever colds ebetimi aboao eyi efri ho edishan nso ema yen baby I don't know Ghana he biara obenya biato amponsa ifa pharmaceuticals and if symptoms persist please consult your physician. FPAC was it blows your pain away. And as a who could jomun swakwa kudija Africa Queen Mackerel no bomodin sa obetobi oba papa sardine no tobi and oba papa tomato paste so bomodin say ubenya bi ni nyina ye product oba papa product ede aba fre 0302668357 oba papa tomato paste or say wara obecheke. Registrar General's Department so say enfant my name say so woman me file 1 hour return renew business name
Ekosiisen on Asante
Kai say a mandatory until you'll be liable to a fine of not less than 400 Ghana cedis. I mean, say opesa wokosa in social dementi to one among na yenhwe emwao. Smart Training Institute and so say and your fan core barrier also fun about your Washington Base Junction where 4 days intensive and practical training be in 6 different programs. Your access control, biometric register, biogas digester, biofuel digester, aluco bond, curtain wall fixing, and a 3 to 7 day epoxy tiles. Nina Chira said you will be CIS and you announce when Yansan Rejuma and Yeska 17th to 20th December and a training ye basso. Bra na yema certificate after this intensive training nanya wonsanwe dwuma na afei wonso fa kwan so enya sika ebeboa papa instead maka no obeko ofanko barrier aso fan abogese washing base wa frɛ 0244 913 981 0244 913 981 na only one into me any enkomo. Many Ora David Asante and a studio on your MD Ghana Publishing Company Limited and no AD enkomo. David, answer na me call other questions mono. God must have a question. I'm not confirming your the overhauler. Ababo say more part of my facility. Yediama Royal Bank. Eba saying.
God Nasar Bedia kun catch and say Michiano on Remy. Minya Berima. Ghana Publishing time you take it over no. So the midi kan no. All the properties of the organization had been sold off, the rest put on divestiture, and they were virtually gone. In the current premise, I want na building a new mu pa no. Na ye di ama Royal Bank, a private bank. Na me call mu mani mu no. Aha ye kwan ho, nyeni nyina na ye betimi aka. But the basic thing that is already in the public, for which I am not so much disturbed about putting up, ne say the previous management and the board had signed a contract with the Royal Bank. Now one day property at depending on how technically you look at it. Any car park can see where any no near the ama a private banking firm. And we had signed 20 years agreement with them. Abaya Japadi no near the amount for 20 years. Now you're charging $400,000 for the 20 years no.
Wow. Now
we break down now. 20 years no only kind edge 5 years rent. One 5 years rent no na ye around $100,000. And I want to start choke on my bank and say another 5 years rent in peso. And once I get another $100,000 money $200,000. So they had rented the property of the company for 20 years, taking 10 years advance in 2 installments to cover the 10-year period. And all these things had the board approval. So they are no.
Wow.
Look, I said it on a different platform, say mikro mun koko any nkoko dwaso stores are a war on koko lorry kwan ho ye woni bo and na stores e won nkoko dwane free so ye woni bo enyu bia ne nasa asase a eda Bounce Road leading to the Central Business District of Accra. Now ye de rente na sebe ye J sikabiti se kokoni nkati ensesa. Then we have reasons to be worried. But in the midst of our worry no, as in Bisani say, are we going to concentrate our energies and our efforts on looking into who didn't act well and who didn't act right to go on the chase to redeem our change? And I say we'll concentrate on the transformational agenda at Dayenim. I am confident speaking about this subject that the board has raised. Our board, they said they are looking into the matter. 2 options. Either we go into a renegotiation because the contract has been signed already, but we feel we were shortchanged. So we are going into a renegotiation, or we are going to abrogate it outrightly. But the point is that some Ghana Publishing the company in the room so be a juma anymore benyam eti ene sorry say ye japade ayira ye koji anase edwabia e course so ye ninje ho a I am sure we can always look back and say ye di kan ye die hia ansa na ye koye de fata, because no Ghanaian would have been excited if over 2.5 years and Kamibetsna CDOE and all our success story is that Royal Bank contract I sign here anyone sign, and we felt we had been shortchanged. For the last 2.5 years. Some of us studio how was Sempa Ghana for me. Now I can say managing director, His Excellency the President Apa Wama Juma, come and say your success story. And they say we have gone to do a renegotiation, Yakoji and Sisa, and we had nothing to show. I'm not sure who being Kauti and you will be impressed, but you here. We have set the company on a better footing and on a better pedestal, ready for a serious takeoff. Seminoka say, Yabesha contracts. The board will give direction to determine what we should do. The two options are on our table: either to go for a renegotiation and abrogation. Abrogate, because they say you're near Brepa.
Okay.
Abrogating your two bank. Now it's a consolidated bank.
Yeah.
And don't forget, it's state owned.
Yeah.
Abansu your whisker.
Yeah.
It's a year renegotiation. As they say, I say money more per square meter. Skabefu. The beton feed for Controller and Accountant General, warehouse cashier where you chiho. Any a crap only for boundary back, warehouse cashier pa. One of the books eguho. Was mean 1,000 cedis. Pathetic. Ain't he? Means so met me said the institution had been poorly managed. It had been mismanaged in previous years. But today we are better
managed than it used to be.
Absolutely.
The question then will be, sir, instances where state institutions be brave. I mean, a very good PR. A lot of PR stories. I mean, share pictures, creating an impression, say there is a turnaround.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, after some years, no back back, no. Now I say, and but really within, no. Not change beyond that. How are we sure, say, would the NS sanity?
Medasi. And I know all CEOs, Asia or Mankesim, together with His Excellency the President.
Yes.
Now, at the meeting, I was privileged to be one of the CEOs. Ayebomidi say the turnaround story at Ghana Publishing at Company for Akumaso. They set the stage for me. Come and tell us how you did it. Ghana Publishing was selected. Nana Komia STC was selected. Dr. Ben Asante Ghana Gas and Openi Kofi Juma.
Okay,
these four institutions, we were selected to come and do a PowerPoint presentation of where we took the organizations we are managing from and what we have done with them. Obi, ba me by me name upon fire better hai. Yamba hakeke. We came with videos. I've sent them to you. Maybe so I send you a producer. And you bet me share on Facebook. Now I'm at the whole world. They will say, Kolonia Branty and Coco Branty na your man appointment or can't say, or young Coco new this year. Udiga. Na se Ghana Publishing Ediga. Udiga Mboka. Or bet 10 institution around. And young Faswama Bino. Today, he has a video evidence to tell us publishing then and publishing now. So about Ghana Publishing now, me team, any staff Jumano, we have come together and we have said to ourselves, say, ye dia ye be ye e dia sum Ghana. Ama omaino akoninim no ene ye. Semino ka say consistently for over 1 month. Electoral materials are easy. E dia ma Ghana Publishing na ye printing. Ye da ho. The managing director is working overnight. All the staff are working overnight. Over there, ye nyina ye do adwuma ma misuiti ye rogu ho na ye nyina ya production room. Leading by example. We work together as a team, and the results we set out to achieve as a team in Ghana Publishing, with the leadership of the board of directors and with the sector minister Honorable Kojo Ponkroma, assisted by the State Interest and Governance Authority Agency led by Honorable Asamoah Boateng. We are doing fantastically well. The Electoral Commission of Ghana today has given us 2 major regions to print for the upcoming District Assembly elections. And now we are be 2015. Ye intimi and printing and we and now you see no under pressure. Obeji e de come competitor and a competitor ni we ye. Seminoka say deadline now so. I'm sure that is what Samson Ladi talked about.
Samson talked about that.
I was surprised. Deadline now so. Ye we e de come easy no. That brings us to the last point. Infrastructure. I mean machines, equipment. Now what was the date? 28. That was Thursday. Thursday. So video ni more. There is a second video I made the best send you. Minister Ameka said it was like a dumping site in the company, and we looked around and said to ourselves, we will touch this place and turn it around and convert it into a modern production unit.
So far, no more production unit back up.
Your production unit back up. A very long stretch. And the machines in a go. Until about 1 year ago, near started here. kakra.
On Facebook Live say now the videos are rolling on your screens. Inti where a Ghana Publishing Company then the NA show CCR inti. Once this is done, now the end so everybody and you can do the comparison yourselves. Inti David, to us,
Inti we looked at the area, and then we started. There are technical men around. I want to full. And you know, a managerial acumen that is required. Some you require, and you need so much technical advice from the men who had been in the industry for long.
Yeah.
So we sought technical advice. No, Mokachre said, machines winning here, machines winning here. So we started. Isika kakra nebanu yendi itu akawi kakra ne aboano ne aboano. So we started ne aye task kakra ne yabuhegu. As I'm speaking to you now, we inaugurated a new production unit,
ultra modern.
I'm telling you, yeah, the a 2-color MO Speedmaster machine bako akusi ho. There were 2 digital printing machines ewo ho. There were folding machine wo ho, there were cutting machine wo ho, and the biggest among them is a 5-color supersonic Speedmaster. A bit me printy BBR. 80 seminoka say today our capacity to deliver is far better than it used to be.
And
if previously easy, now Oma Ghana published in one region. Election 2016, Ghana published in printing only one region. And with this capacity, all the 18 million registered voters on the electoral roll of Ghana, we would deliver.
You have the capacity to do it?
We have more than that. We would deliver.
All the regions?
I'm telling you, we would deliver. Today, 7 or so companies, and for the district level elections, were privileged to be part of the 7. The EC came around and inspected our facility and realized that, hey, it has a and they brought their policemen and the security and the EC observers and all their men. And they confirmed, hey, we have not only touched the company from the infrastructural point, machines and equipment have also been installed. The human resource capacity, they've also been polished and upgraded. So, when we tell you we can deliver, we were not joking. Lo and behold, first one, notice of proof for referendum. Time on yes.
And that is a job by the Mamu together with other private companies.
With other private
and
companies.
You beat them to the time.
We delivered way ahead. So, and you mana Obi Yabetna na yekano. Mustudio is soon. Your listenership is wide and your viewership is wide.
Yeah.
We are young men and women. We have serious future ahead of us. We won't sit here and say things that we are not sure of. And see everything I'm telling you. There is a video document.
I think from Omoa Airshare on Facebook, no, the videos are rolling. Said the American Ghana publishing, then Ghana publishing now, and just to see for yourself in Sema David Eka. But David, in this year, no, one may who say EC amamu 2 regions beyond EC, no. See what can say capacity. Me bede for jobs and all of that. What private people being so bringing you jobs, Anna?
Yes, Obi. Say no. The say the original mandate, the statutory mandate of Ghana Publishing, no. Ananka Gazette na a lot of people enemy for it, no. Now we are telling the good people of Ghana, say we want to go beyond that because the act that establishes us, no, are open up. Ama and Seminoka saying we are able to, as a limited liability entity, go out to bid for private jobs. And apart from say Yesemra or Parliament, Yedebam Gazette, na Gazette state institution, we are also open to do business with the public. And I know under the free SHS policy implemented by the Honorable Minister and then of course the President's flagship program. If millions of SI books are to be printed and distributed to Ghanaian children, now a state-owned printing entity with the capacity to deliver, I'm not sure we'll take everything outside. And now you're the private individuals, you're the state institution, but the capacity wasn't there, so we could not even go out in confidence to contest for some of the job. But today, Seminoka say, Obi, Emradani, we will go out confidently to bid for part of these jobs.
Is it something and so maybe through your minister? I said there was a memo we say state institutions now 20% of their printing jobs, and even before that, wow, into those are videos of the Ghana Publishing Company now rolling on your screens. More I'm share on Facebook Live now. You would see the facelift of the company. It's quite interesting. So I'll share videos of the offices, the compound, and all of that. Really interesting. And so more share on Facebook Live. You can see all of those. Ewo Asempa FM in Facebook page. Me David Asante and Aiden Komo. David, in the idea move pushing for a real look at some memoir also about the state institutions and 20% of their printing jobs. Emre Ghana Publishing Company. Now you have capacity to even do more. And on that line, no more yet.
Yo, Emmy say the state institution and their procurement department reserve exclusively the right to determine where they want to take their jobs. But Seminoka say it will take us a little bit of effort to activate the cabinet decision of 2012 because all the CEOs and all state institutions had to die because they do. But now that our capacity is better, through our minister to tell the minister, say, can we activate this cabinet memo? Because Obi, send 20% impo now a big player like health ministry and now another big player like education ministry. All these state institutions decide to, in the interest of consolidating the gains Ghana Publishing has made on the Jumani Kakra Bar. Obi, we will expand. We are not even looking at strictly going by cabinet memo of 20%. Just even 10% is good enough. Assuming we even want to, remain conservative. However, it will be a decision to be pushed by the board and the ministry. Then quickly, the better say it will be activated that the cabinet has decided. Because I believe, sir, we must allow ourselves for competition to thrive. Because the government printing hall. Private individuals have held the fort. They have controlled the biggest chunk of the printing job. We were not competitive. We are coming to work harder than we used to previously.
It is just knowledge of the industry. In terms of ranking, capacity, modern equipment, staff capacity, human resource, ni bibiano, over ranking mo say in the industry.
A bit difficult, kakra, because meaning the but be a unko be a fumua. We don't also want to measure ourselves by ourselves. If you measure yourself by yourselves, Bible say you are not wise. The people are really serious in business because private individual company machine can see we are but easy ma wajuma now the quantum of work now even you want to buy bigger machine to complement your effort if you now be trako PP because you can't bro MD stretch also now waji approve and be be 3 months now. These are the constraints why the public institutions sometimes reel and suffer. However, we are better than we used to be. Yen fire home to two be but kanina nanka yema Ghana publish ne juma e ballot papers are ye beji e de koma ubino ene ye beji ibinu die e de abre Ghana publishing e aka kan ye du ho printing here koso yi printing here koso yi ibinu mo private companies ni bi entimi nye won de they won't meet their deadline ye beji won de abre I'm telling you. Okay, in Shirana Bible can ye beji unfair dear, near the abesso like the talent the master shared. Well, one show dear so ye beji near the amadia judiciously or any dear so.
Ekosiisen so near was Sempa 94.7 FM. Many David Asante in Como. He is the MD for the Ghana Publishing Company Limited. Lot and lot of your messages here where you say, Obi, is the MD saying they have lost the Tema plant? I lived in Tema from 1967 to 1985, so I know the place very well. Edwin Ewatakrade Nedie Enono. We say It is true that Ghana Publishing has seen a major turnaround. When an organization is poorly managed to this extent, you need a true leader and a manager to put it right. But they should push state institutions to print there, since they are doing well now. Mr. David Asante, keep up the good work. Success PK in Kaswa. Let me see. Okay. We say, I knew Dave was going to turn around the fortunes of Ghana Publishing. When we were in the trenches for Let My Vote Count, his steadfastness was beyond compare. Kudos to him and his team, and all the others who are pushing the President Akufo-Addo agenda. Greetings to Ejawusu in Dallas, Sampine, Regional Secretary of the NPP, Asante region. Whereas the Ghanaians are not ready for any remedials. Okay, that's something off the hook. Let's stick to the issues I discussing. Whereas Obi King David is doing a fantastic job at Ghana Publishing. I was there few months ago. He should keep it up. Samuel, Brian, Boabin, Lydia, any Obi, please ask David whether his colleagues, other public CEOs, are giving him jobs, and is it true he is lacing his boots to unseat the MP for Trobo, Ernest in Taifa? Dear and no David, he will respond to all of your questions. Ekosiisen so in the Asempa FM. We say, good afternoon, Obi. I had a discussion with David a few weeks after he assumed duty. I'm not surprised about the turnaround of Ghana Publishing. He is a passionate and a hard-working young man. Citizen Francis says, Obi, please extend my greetings to Mr. David Asante. He is a transformational, progressive, and development-oriented leader. May God bless and guide him in the course of discharging his duties as the MD of Ghana Publishing Company Limited. Citizen Francis, I don't know. Okay, the earlier message, if it's Sadat. Okay, Sadat don't know Bekasa some few years ago, and he's not surprised about the turnaround. Sadat, thank you for your message. Obi, David has done well. The place was filthy. He has done marvelously well, and you saw the way he spoke. No hesitation, but flowing smoothly, because he is speaking the reality and the truth on the ground. The NDC themselves can testify how he has transformed the place. Before the dust there could be used to build a single room, really. And Obi, with this information, this one part here, okay. Pythagoras theorem, thank you for your message. Ekosiisen Suni, Asempa 94.7 FM. And the videos are still rolling on your screens. The man is Member Yakwa Kotie Abba Meba would get into the final phase of our interview. Now I share Arapi in the Beyond Ghana Publishing. Said a big question about and what's the future like for him. But before that, Sasem Pharmaceuticals say what you know me and son Abegas, you have freshman capsules, fresh lady capsules, and a fresh co capsules. A beer with Juma area. A man mammo dear any freshman. A man which now nice to improve urine flow. A man's when your fresh lady capsules are a wow papa. Who menstrual issues, who low libido, we drone fresh co capsules, then so and no ubi me and kutia piles, waist pains, general body pains. Maybe a tone no organ have you been a just call 0243559319. Lepin no be eto. We are driver na would see me, we are licensed driver would see me upe jumadea only Bells Ghana Limited in Incomo. Your years of driving amount for car no HM, and they also can be a car owner. Now there was a way and it's yakofa over 100 trucks aba. They are licensed and hard-working drivers on work and pay basis. But you know your payments are flexible into pressure and mouse. But what is only in bidding come you walk down some roundabout near Trust Clinic. A Honda Bells Ghana Limited will said I can over 100 trucks metric car in the winya be tuning kakanka craft for some time now be with the own swab be a car owner. Fre 0544 126 422 0544 126 422. Remember though that terms and conditions apply. Agbave Herbal Hospital and so the Mona soap and a Mona cream aba a boa papa so honam toswa unya bi dwarinya bisra ebeboa yo Agbave Herbal and so and ono ekutia malaria tonic and a balm and so wo menstrual issue unya Agbave tonic ebeboa balm no mo amona me tutu unya dislocation of some of your joint pompo and abo with the faswa ebeko Agbave Herbal Hospital was 0246 595256. Now no in income. I mean for we in your Bats Bioengineering Services say and they say oh fie we ra men tun running wukeke na ensan mmoka enkofele wo gas cylinder and wunwura no yebetimi adane no into gas am we use wo kitchen material human waste any solid waste nyinara. You just have to do some few things back biogas construction but bioengineering ba betimi abefix amount ewu fie yes biogas system no emawa be convert your human waste no into gas na we use to obi ohonso a o septic tank no enche na ayema na de bia wasa oboka ye wo biofuel septic tank a bat bio eye se unya sa biofuel septic tank ni ebia o septic tank entai enyema intentem bomodin na no won eni nkomo omo science with me etu borehole ma ye wall tiles and a floor tiles papa bi into bat bio ebebo wasa kwan ye wo pokwase ablekuma quantum pon so pass solo bus stop wa frame was 0261 863 009 0261 863 009. My NTA we mra ya ba me David Asante era up on our interview. Stay with us.
My driving in fear.